Hello, family. Ron Cooks here, All City Real Estate. Listen, I have a few notes this week. It's quite a few, so I'm going to try to run through them as quickly as I can. As always, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. You can do it. This is the week of August 2019. And to kick it off, it's the mentorship program. Once again, it's not a coaching program, it's a mentorship program. Whereas I take a new agent and I pair them together with a seasoned agent, and for that, there is some compensation and some methodologies behind that, but I need to talk to both parties at the same time in order for this to kick off, and there is a contract that is signed amongst the two of them. So please see me about that mentorship program. It's kicking off, and so far as I'm aware, it's working very well at this point. September Swing, I'm going to start rolling out those September Swing videos that I kicked out last year. Once again, we do not make our money in 2-week increments. Rather, we make our money a month and 2 months out. That means if you're not doing any business today, that means that there's something you didn't do 2 or 3 months ago. So what we're going to do is for our December, January timeframe, in order for us to close out the new year and usher in, close out the old year and usher in the new year, we're going to do the September Swing to give us enough business to propel us at the beginning of 2020. Seller's disclosure, once again, seller's disclosure, it changes as of 1 September. If the house is already under contract by the time this change happens, you're okay. However, if you still have listings on the books and you have not yet put anything under contract, this goes into effect. So my advice to you right now is send out the new seller's disclosure to your clients now for those houses that you have listed but not yet under contract. So get that done, get that closed out so you can be in compliance by 1 September. The other thing that's happening in 1 September, as a reminder, E&O insurance is going to be charged to us as of, or starting the 1st of September. All City is not making any money out of this. Please understand that. It's just that they've grown so big and their liability is now much larger, which means their bill is a lot bigger than it once was. So all they're doing is mitigating costs to it. They are not trying to make any money out of that. And please understand this, if you have any questions about paying $100 a year for the E&O insurance, I want you to try to get your own E&O insurance and price it out yourself. You'll see that this is still a fantastic saver for us. So just be prepared for that in 1 September. The Safety Council, listen, I want to talk to some of you folks out there to get involved into the Safety Council. It's going to be a big push for me the remainder of this year on for years to come. It is something that we have to remain vigilant of. I will tell you that I just had a conversation with a friend of mine. He mentioned that most people think that it's of happenstance that a lot of these agents are getting attacked at these open houses or during showings, when in fact, it is a calculated effort by the person that's doing the attacking. So they already have a game plan in mind. What I want to do is equip us to stay vigilant and stay on guard so that we can counteract anybody that's trying to do us any harm at all. So keep that in mind, and that's why this is so important to us. In line with that, this week on the 22nd, there was a self-defense class that's going to be held at Monteith. I don't have the time right this second, so Andrea Forte is the point of contact for this class. There is a cost associated with this class. I'm going to ask her to push out that invitation again through Facebook so that you can get that invite. But please, again, one bad thing happening in safety can ruin your entire career. Let's prevent that. Let's equip ourselves early. So Andrea Forte, if you're listening, please push that out again, or if anybody else knows, and you can push that invite out, get it out so everyone can see that. The alarm codes are going to start changing this week through the 1st of September. So the alarm code that we all know now will be done by the 1st of September. Lucy is going to be in charge of changing these codes, so get with Lucy and she will sit and personalize the codes for you, either assign you a code or you give her a code, but I'm going to let the two of you work that out once you see her. Scheduling in the classroom, once again, that's done through Lucy. We're going to put a board outside of the classroom, and that board is going to have who has the classrooms at what time. If it's open during that time, give Lucy a call, tell her you want the classroom, and of course the date and the times, so that she can lock in the classroom for you. So let's do that, because a lot of folks are asking for that classroom. New agent orientation is happening right here in the All City Real Estate. That's what ACRE means. In the ACRE office on 10:30 this Wednesday. It's going to be held right here in the classroom. That's new agent orientation. That's any agent who joined All City since the last orientation, or if you want, again, a refresher of all of the tools that we have, and for your experienced agents out there, if you have time, please come join us, check it out, and let me know what it is that I can add or take away from the presentation. But that presentation is going to happen bi-weekly, so I'm going to do that every other week for now. And prayerfully, when we start getting more people in, I'm going to have to start moving that up to a weekly event. The KV Corps class is going to happen again this Thursday at 11 o'clock. I want you to understand this. There is a lot of information that can be done through this training of KV Corps. So when we have these basic KV Corps classes, they're working on, or Stefan is working on the assumption that you have already looked at all of the basics and got all of that training done. We don't have time to teach you the very basics of the class, which is why, looking at that new member orientation sheet that I send out, I put a list of the classes that's on there, so that if you want to enhance that knowledge from that, he's there to do that then, but he is not there to teach you the very basics of KV Corps. He is there to give you a boost so that you can start some ads running. But this Thursday at 11 o'clock, right here, again, in the ACRE office, right here, All City Real Estate office, that's where he's going to be having that. The grand opening now, it looks as though our grand opening is moving to the second week of September. The only thing that was holding that up for us was the fact that our sign has been ordered and had to be approved, and now permits are out, and soon that sign will be up. But I held off everything until we had the sign in place before we have that opening. Next to that is shirts. I would like all of you, or all of us, to wear our All City shirts that day. The color you choose is up to you. If you already have a team that's associated with All City and you have special colors, wear those. Again, we empower agents and we want you to brand yourself, but I want you to brand yourself under the umbrella of the All City. So however your logo is, please purchase a shirt, a color that is commiserate to your branding, and wear it that day. So if you don't already have one, look to start purchasing your own shirt for that day. Again, looking like the second week of September is when we're going to kick that off. So keep that in mind, and I'm going to do that. Agent testimonials. This Friday, again, here in the office, my videographer is going to be here. I'm going to start laying out some All City agent testimonials. I need your help. So if you are inclined to do so, please come join me. I'm going to start at 10 o'clock again, right here in the office. My videographer is going to have everything set up already. And all we're going to do is have some questions prepared for you already. I'm going to kick those questions out to you so you're not shocked or anything else. It's not an interview process. It's just you and I having a quick conversation. It's not going to take too much of your time. He's going to edit that, and then I'm going to start rotating that through Facebook over the next few months. So I need your help doing that. So please keep that in mind. Keep Friday at 10 o'clock open so I can get some testimonials. Finally, option fee. I don't mind signing for option fee, especially if I'm here in the office. Here's a requirement though. First, I have to hear from the agent that the option fee is supposed to be for. I need to hear from you. I am not going to sign for my option fee from an agent from another firm who has not yet confirmed with me that this option fee is coming in, if I hadn't heard that from the agent anyway. Because if that option fee is late, let's say this is day 4 or 5, and I sign for that option fee, I've just accepted that option fee, which now makes that option in place. So I've done some things to the contract that I had no business doing because I didn't know the time frames involved. So 1, I will not sign for an option check if I don't hear from that agent that asked that other agent, the co-broke, to come here. Second, I'm only holding this option check for a couple of hours, next day at the most. next day at the most. This is not a repository for option checks. One, we owe that obligation to our clients to get that option check to them as quickly as we possibly can. And two, I don't want to be responsible if this check is now misplaced. All of a sudden, it's me that has misplaced this check when it's been here for a few days longer than it should have. So please, please, please get this option fee out of my hands as quickly as possible. I can be that stopgap for you for the moment. Sign for it to get that agent on the way. But I want you to know we're not going to do that. If this happens and I'm holding this check longer than I should, that is the last time that I will sign for that particular agent. Please understand that. I'm not trying to be mean about this at all. But again, it's the responsibility of our clients. And again, keeping me safe and not having to lose these checks that comes into the office. So, a lot of stuff this week. I know I ran longer than I normally did, but you see how much stuff we got going on. I love you all. I'm always looking forward to talking to each and every one of you. And if you want time with me, please get with Lucy so she can get you on my calendar. And I look forward to talking to you all. This is Ron Cooks. I am the humble broker associate with All City Real Estate. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.